Hey, what's going on, guys? Could go back with Shelf 28. Let's get in this. First up, Don't Look in the Basement 2. This is actually a sequel to a classic 70s cheesy horror film, which I actually really like as well. But yeah, it's a pretty good sequel. Kind of explains what happened. Pretty good. George A. Romero's Diary of the Dead. Now, when this came out, I actually didn't care for it because of that whole found footage craze, that we're all in. But actually, it was done really well. I really enjoyed this one. It was actually cool. It's kind of like a little bit before Night of the Living Dead, even before the plague started, even. So, yeah, I thought this one was pretty good. Devil Doll. Here's a classic here. This is from 1964. Yeah, this is a really good one. About this guy that puts the soul of this tortured soul into this dummy and pretty much makes him do his evil bidding. This is a pretty good one. I enjoyed this one, and then all of a sudden the tables are turned at the end. Really good payoff. Devil Doll. Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. Here's a Christopher Lee classic Dracula movie. I love these, man. I grew up on these. I remember watching like the Halloween marathons on like AMC and shit. These are just timeless. Christopher Lee. Man, I miss him so much. He's such one of my favorite actors. Dominique is Dead. I never heard anyone talk about this movie. It's pretty good 70s suspense thriller. One of my favorites, Death Ship. I absolutely love Death Ship. George Kennedy, rest in peace, is great as a Nazi captain, possessed by the spirit of a Nazi on this ship out in the ocean with, amazing atmosphere with the fog. I absolutely love this movie. Darkness Vampire version. I actually enjoyed this one as well. This was a really fun one. This movie's gory, so you gotta see this. That's the cover I enjoy. All that gooey shit. Leaf Yonker, I believe this is his only film he did. But man, this really delivers the gore groceries, man. This is the hands down goriest vampire movie you'll ever see. Awesome. Harder than hell to find. It's Barrel Entertainment. Bela Lugosi, Daughter of the Night. This is before Dracula. It's kind of cool seeing him in a movie before, Dracula, because obviously that put him on the map. But he was, he did screenplays and dramatic roles and all sorts of comedies and stuff before he became typecast as the Dracula character, pretty much. But yeah, good movie. Duel. This one was really cool. Devin, Steven Spielberg classic here. Never see a semi without thinking about this course. Dracula 1974 with Frank Langella and Donald Pleasance. Good, I like this remake, it's pretty cool. Dracula vs. Frankenstein, this is a fun one. Forrest J. Ackerman makes a cameo in this. Gets killed by the Frankenstein monster, I believe. This is Lon Chaney Jr.'s last film, I believe. He looks really haggard and pretty alcoholed up. It's kind of sad to see, but good movie. Enjoyed it. Dead Meat, good zombie film. Death Dream, this is one of my favorite Bob Clark movies outside of Black Christmas. But yeah, man, this is a really good one. Kind of a monkey's paw type story. About this mother who wishes her son back from the Vietnam War, and he comes back not quite as he left. Pretty good movie. The Deadly Spawn, this is a really good creature feature classic. I actually really enjoyed this one. This is one of my favorite creature features. Excellent. Dear God, no, one of the most violent movies you'll ever see. Just politically incorrect shit. You gotta love Dear God, no, man. This is a biker Sasquatch Nazi. God, man, there's just so much going on in this movie. Grindhouse personified here. This is great. Don't Go in the House, classic slasher film from the 80s. Kind of dude with a mama complex, kind of like Norman Bates. Just fries people alive, This is a really good movie. enjoyed this one. Really good acting. You really believe that the character is fucking insane. Dracula. Need I say more? Bela Lugosi, man. Can't go wrong. You have seen this at least once in your life. And the last movie, well, we're going out with a bang here. Dead Alive. Peter Jackson classic before he did the more Hollywood shit. Underground stuff like Meet the Feebles, Bad Taste. Definitely Dead Alive. This is the stuff that put him on the map as far as being known, you know. New Zealand, greatest lines in the world. Your mother ate my dog! You know, I kick ass for the Lord, you know. So many lines in this movie. Dead Alive, one of my absolute favorite zombie films. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. That was Shelf 28. Yeah. I'll be back with Shelf 29 at some point. Thank you all for watching and subscribing. Until next time, gore forever.